Hey YouTube, Shukun Shinobi here with a review of the Kamen Rider Wizard DX Wizard Ring Set 2. So this set brings us Copy and Smell Wizard Rings, along with a Gombride card that specifically tells you where you bought it from. Hurricane style right here just says this was released alongside the Hurricane Dragon Ring set, so all of the associated promotion all has normal Hurricane style on it, because that's what counts apparently. So you got this on side, Kaze type on the back. Very, very cool card. Always appreciated to add an additional card to my collection, which isn't actually that big. So, yeah, enough of that. This is the Copy Wizard Ring. You can see the dragon right here along with little duplicates of the dragon right there, so that's always cool. This is a ring that allows Haruto to clone himself. It's a complete mirror clone that copies everything the normal wizard does. So that's kind of neat. It also allows him to duplicate the WizarSwordGun so he can dual wield. That's always really cool too. This is the Smell Ring. You got the dragon here looking really depressed because something reeks like no other. Along with a little like smelly poof thing here. And this allows the user to smell. That's not like smell as in the sense, but a smell as in, wow, you just friggin' stink. So, very, very useless ring. I think it was only used in the premiere episode with the gnome phantom, because he could smell really good, and so Wizard used it on him to make him smell so he couldn't smell anymore. Yeah, that's where we're at in life. So move those aside. Here we have the WizarDriver, so let's go ahead and get this going. Very basic sound, but I really like it. Smell. Also a really fun sound. Both are incredibly short and fairly stupid, but I really dig the kind of like the simplicity of it. It reminds me a lot of like a little cartoon sound effect. Obviously these also have function here. I'm just going to show one because they're both generic, so I'm just going to show it in gun mode here. And just to switch it up, I'll show Smell as a sword. So, yeah, this is it, actually. These don't do anything different in any of the other, like, formations or anything like that. They are just standard magical rings. That's all they do. With that in mind, I'm really disappointed that Copy doesn't play a special sound in the WizarSwordGun, considering how often he uses it with it. I think it would have been a nice touch to program the WizarSwordGun to make the Copy sound out of the WizarDriver, to make, like, the dual wield effect going on. But that's my only complaint, really. But outside of that, these are just magical rings. All they do is they're what they are, and then a short sound in the WizarDriver, and then do nothing special in the WizarSwordGun besides state their name. So with that in mind, this set really honestly isn't particularly worth it. But it is cheap to the point where if you want to collect all the wizard rings, it's not really a hassle on the wallet or anything. It's very easy to get. Smell is an absolutely useless ring that I hate like no other. Copy is a very cool ring that is kind of one of the more necessary ones for a collection, I think, just because of how often he uses it in the show. Copy is available through other means. I think it's both a Gashapon and Candy Toy release at this point, I think, maybe. Or it will be soon. But considering how much the Gashapon Candy Toy rings go for on the secondary market, you might as well just buy the ring set and get the one that's all painted and pretty and stuff. So, with that in mind, I think if you want either of these two rings, it's probably easier just to get the set than to try to get them singularly through other means. So, that's where I stand on that. I love the rings. I like their little sounds and stuff, but honestly, the normal ring sets just aren't really worth it unless you're trying to complete a collection. Otherwise, they just lack the playability the dragon sets do. So you can check out shukenshinobi.com for this updates on my reviews and hauls, and of course check out ridersrangersandrambles.com, the podcast bringing the latest token news in the craziest way possible. And of course you can buy this and other Kamen Rider Wizard merchandise at cstoysjapan.com. So take care and have a great one. Bye.